two, one. Cue the talent. So we are live. Uh,
Hello.
Hello, Maisie Izod.
Hey.
You are all the way from Britain.
I
And
am.
where do you live in Britain?
I live in Essex.
Essex.
It's a seaside town, about 5 minutes away from the seafront.
How bad it is compared to what we have here in New York? Because here in New York it's quite bad right now. We have every day a
Yeah.
new record of on pretty much on everything, whether it's a death or new cases and stuff like that. But it's kind of
Yes.
slowed down the progress, so it's not as terrible as they thought it might become by that time.
Good.
So
I'm
that's
happy to hear that.
so people try to entertain themselves and lift the spirit, and I think music and communication really helps to stay sane when people stay home. And what you can do at home, I'm gonna just
Definitely.
outline for the listeners, people who watch us, topics that we will discuss. So we will discuss obviously the British accent, voiceover. So you do speak proper English. So a lot of actors here
Proper.
would like to pick up your brain and pick up the sound from you. So like someone who is
Happy
in
to
the
help.
sound of music might
Mm.
be a really good listener. And we will talk about songwriting, so like how to write a song. Maybe people stay home in
Yeah.
isolate, they cannot go out and do regular jobs, but they can write songs, and they can produce new content. And we can talk.
Definitely.
Go
I
ahead.
think the most important thing right now is for people to take some time to do stuff they wouldn't usually do, the stuff that
Mhm.
they might want to do, but they don't have the time to, because there's so much panic and fear in the media at the moment. And I think a lot of people are getting drawn into the panic and not thinking, this is the time that we have to be creative and to maybe explore the sides of ourselves that we don't usually have time to. So, yeah, I do think it's definitely important, despite what's going on, to be
How do you draw your
creative and
inspiration? Because I
yeah,
get lazy. I usually when I'm busy and I'm writing and doing stuff, I'm always busy and I don't have time. Now that I have all that time, I'm kind of lazy and I don't have inspiration. I need to go out to get busy, and in that I find inspiration
yeah.
in that. So it's really difficult. Like, what do you do? Like, take extra bath or eat or like talk to your friends. How do you find the inspiration?
I think I draw inspiration from a lot of different things. One being if a particular situation has happened that makes me feel emotional, whether it's happy or sad or panic, I will usually write about it. But I kind of have to be in a good state of mind. So for me, I like to be creative once I've got a clean, tidy house. And I'm quite a messy
So
person.
when you do cleaning,
So
you kind of it helps.
yeah,
So
I
even
think
things
yeah.
yeah, my wife does pretty much the same thing. Okay.
It gets me in the flow of being
Mhm.
organized and
Doing,
yeah.
doing stuff.
But
Yeah.
yeah. And I can't, but I'm weird. I will write sometimes if I've got a lot to do, if if I've got a lot of tasks that aren't creative, sometimes my stress outlet is actually writing. So I could have a million tasks that I need to do, so many emails that I need to respond to. And if it gets too much, I'll literally just write. I'll write about it and I'll block out my daily life by writing music.
Mhm.
So yeah, it really does depend on kind of how my day's gone, but usually I'll just kind of get creative no matter what. I won't let anything stop me.
Does it
So
has
even
to
if
do
I did
something
have
with
a
the
super,
time?
yeah,
Like maybe something before you go to sleep, or when you wake up, or like in the middle of something. Like, is there any particular good time to write?
um, for me, I don't think so. I think for me, it depends on my mood. I think usually when I go to sleep, I'm trying to shut off. I don't really want to be getting emotional and writing, but I
What
have
about
written songs
location?
when I can't sleep.
Like, is it better in a bedroom or a bathroom or like any particular place, like by the window, like any like particular spot in the house, like best for writing songs?
I'll literally show you where I write all of my songs, and I don't know if you can see, but my little bed.
I see a cat. Is
Yeah,
that
my
a
crazy cat is just running around like she always does. She's such a nuisance.
one also?
But yeah, I write all of my tunes basically in my studio flat. So I think as long
Do
as
you
you've
think
got a pen,
having a cat and a pet helps to write songs? Is that calm you down, or it actually brings inspiration, or it's actually takes away
she
the
yeah, she gives me good feedback. So basically, if I'm writing something and I sing it and I think it's good, it won't matter to me unless she's near me and she's licking me and she's kind of giving me attention. If she's not giving me attention, I know that what I'm singing just isn't that good. If I'm singing well enough, she's kind of near me, she's like licking my feet and all sorts of stuff. But if she's not paying me any attention, I know that what I'm singing isn't that good.
Mhm.
So if I've got
What
anything
about
that I want to
what
release,
precedes the beat first or the lyrics? Like, what do you do first? Like, how it combined?
all all the lyrics and the melody, everything just comes to me when I'm writing.
But
Um,
do you get first the beat, then then you come with this lyrics, or you have first the lyrics and then you find the beat to
um,
it
Usually everything will come
once?
at once. The melody, the lyrics, the beat. Maybe not to the perfect standard in which I actually release stuff, but the basic demo draft when I write lyrics, it will actually be in my head, the melody, the lyrics, the top line. But if I try and actually write a song, if I just sit down with a pen and paper, sometimes maybe lyrics will come, but I don't know how to sing it. So maybe those are the tracks that I then go back to. But most of the songs that I write, the song, the lyrics, the beat, the melody will all come at once. And I'll literally just write it down as quick as I can. And
Do
I'll
you
grab
use
a voice
computer, a
recorder.
phone to write it, or just paper?
I'm really old school, so I like the feel of pen and paper. It just feels authentic to me.
And so
But
better than paper and pen.
yeah, I like pen and paper over writing lyrics on digital.
Hmm.
But if I'm writing a song and it really does impact me and I want to remember it, I'll grab my phone and I'll get my audio recorder and basically I'll just sing it as I'm writing it. So I remember how it goes when I kind of go back to the song. So if I'm writing something and in my head I'm going, that sounds really good, I record it to make sure that I don't then forget, how it sounds and stuff. But sometimes I just leave hundreds of songs in a notepad and they never get even so much as onto my phone. So yeah,
Do you need to
varies.
dress up like for this, or it's like just the clothes what you wear doesn't matter? Because for me, if I shave, if I look good, if I get prepared, it's kind of brings me to a particular mood when I'm writing.
No, I think with me,
So
I
whether there
don't
is a
really
makeup on,
care.
doesn't matter the makeup or the look.
No,
No, that wouldn't
no.
affect.
Definitely when I'm writing songs, I think they're quite personal to me and what I'm going through. So I never really tend to care about how I'm looking because I'm writing by myself. So I'm just kind of in my bedroom. And that's the time where I let my barriers down and I kind of think about more feelings rather than the material world. But I've heard some people really like writing after a bath because they're relaxed and they've had the chance to kind of give themselves a bit of TLC and all of that. But for me, I can literally write when I've just woken up looking like a state. So it
What
really
about the
just,
what about the process of showing your notes and songs to someone? Is it first you show to your best friend, or to your mom, or your friend, or just everybody? Like, you put it down for
yeah.
months or two. Like, what's your process of like bringing it up?
Um, for me, I think the thing that I had to get over was sharing things that weren't perfect with people. Because when I was writing, I'd have a perfect sound in my head, but I would just have lyrics and I'd be going to a guitarist or a producer for the beat
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of stuff. So it was hard for me at first to get over working with someone when the material wasn't perfect. But in the end, I got
Are
over
you
it and
afraid
now
to
I'm
it's gonna
okay.
be stolen, like a copyright issue?
It wasn't so much that because when I'm working with a producer, I'll send video clips and I'll send audio recordings and that kind of stuff. So it's not professional enough to be used. And I feel that people would judge me, you know, the people that I'm working with, because it isn't a finished song that I'm sending to them to work on. So I had to get over the barrier of things being perfect.
People
And
you
in the
trust.
end,
What about like people
yeah,
you trust? They might give you advice and take you to the right direction, versus like
exactly.
like you keep working, and it goes nowhere. On the other side,
Yes,
if they're not so trustworthy and they share it on social media, and that can get you embarrassed and shut you down.
yeah,
So how do
that
you
is.
pick up the like who do you show first?
Um, it is usually either my session guitarist or a session pianist that I know. So it's quite a close circle of people that I've known for quite a few years. And even with them, it was hard for me to send stuff at first because it wasn't perfect. It was lyrics that I could turn into a song, you know, and so on and so on. So yeah, it was close people that I was sending the raw material to. And yeah, so they were people that I'd already chilled with, and that was hard for me. So I get why some people don't feel they have the confidence to be creative, because when you're first starting out, nothing's perfect. And yeah, now that I understand that, I'm more able to send a vocal clip to someone and just be like, have you got a beat for this? You know, have you got something that would suit that? Whereas before I got really anxious, I'd be like, oh, it's not good enough. They're not going to want to use that. Um, I think it's all about just pushing your barriers, being confident to send stuff that isn't perfect to people that might want to help or work with you. So yeah, I usually send stuff to session guitarists or musicians that I feel would want to work with me and that I'd want to work with them. So it's just getting over that hurdle of not being scared.
A lot of advertisements right now require a new kind of sound, new ideas, because whatever was before the quarantine, before the virus, is not appropriate now. So many companies need a new music, a new sound, and a new voice. What's the
Yeah.
process of like working on something that's not looks it's still personal to you, like but at the same time it's someone else need, like, whether it's like a company that makes a liquor, or a
Yeah.
company that makes a computer, or they have some kind of product or service they need to sell, and they need
Mhm.
musical lyrics for the commercial. Like how do you go about like doing that?
Um, so I think what you're talking about here is song placements and film and TV placements, and obviously with adverts, they've suddenly changed. But I think the basis would be to just draw inspiration from the fact that we're all relatable, and a lot of the things that writers write about, other people have gone through. So, say for instance, the world issues at the moment, you know, it would be very easy to write a song about coming together, you know, an opposite, a polarity. There's lots of fear and lots of negativity in the media. So I think now's the right time to be writing stuff that is positive and happy and has an uplifting message. And yeah, I usually don't write completely happy tunes. Usually I don't mind confronting darkness and depression and anxiety and those sort of subjects. But the news with the coronavirus has really made me want to focus on putting happier material out there. Not so much happy, but soothing to listen to and calming. And yeah. So if I was ever asked to write a song that had a message, you know, to be put in an advert or yada yada yada, I would just try and make it happy.
If I can put you on the spot right now, can you do a cappella for 8 seconds?
I could do. Have you got a request?
Pick one. One of yours.
You're from okay, so you're from New York, aren't you?
Yes.
America. Okay. Let me try and remember the lyrics. I've got Estelle in my head, you know, that American Boy song. So, take me on a trip, I'd like to go somewhere. Take me to New York, I'd like to see LA. I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy, American boy.
Wow. We should start with that. I don't know if...
that completely put on the spot then, but yes. Anyway.
Well, you need to, like, sometimes when you interview people, you kind of try to figure out, like, who they are and if they are fast on their feet, especially when you're performing sometimes. In the concert, like, have you done, like, any live concerts on your social media?
No, not yet. I'm thinking about a live stream, but I've got to get the tech a bit sorted. I've got to work out the background and yada yada yada. So
what about collaboration with other creative folks around the world over the Zoom and Skype and social media?
So I'm really looking into those sort of opportunities. It's just getting I ordered a microphone about a month ago, and because of the corona, it's just not arrived yet. So basically, I'm waiting on that mic to be able to do a live stream and that kind of stuff.
The one that I use, this is from China, and this is like $8.
All right.
It's very cheap, but it's pretty good sound. And I have similar mic, Omni mic from Sony. It's about like $300. So it's it's pretty big difference.
I went for Aston mic.
Okay.
And they're about $300. So it's quite a good one.
What else have you done? Did you cover your walls? Like, do you have any enclosures?
Yeah. So I've got a delivery from Amazon and a music shop on order. Just close to about $1,000. I think I saved up to be able to buy a reflection filter, which is something that soundproofs the environment, a microphone, a pop filter, because basically I'm going to record completely from home in future.
Right. And
so
do you have radio?
Pardon?
Radio, like a recording equipment, like there is like a box, like you have one?
An interface. do you
Yes.
mean? Yes,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. Good.
So in do you call them rhodiums?
Like it's a company, rodeo. Like right now, they are pretty
Uh,
good quality here in America and pretty good.
ah,
Like the one that I use at Google Studios
yes.
was like maybe by Sony. It was like $20,000-$30,000, and then Rodeo came up like with like $500 version, which was substantially better than $20,000
Wow.
version. So everybody basically moved to
Yeah.
that new thing because it was better and like, quite cheaper. So that
Right.
was the process that we went last year through. So
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
kind of moved.
Amazing, eh? Do love a
Yes,
good bargain.
yes,
But
it's a good
yeah,
bargain and the quality that's small. The technology is getting better, even with the like you think the microphones like sounds. It's been around for a long time, and now it's even better.
definitely. Yeah, yeah. I'm really looking forward to kind of testing my gear out and seeing what I can do with it. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, yeah. In
Uh,
England, we call them interfaces.
yes. What
Interface.
interface? Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do plugin for your Instagram, your social media, so like we'll get that part.
Lovely.
Can you tell what is your like,
Yeah.
the best way to reach you for the audience if folks wants to
Of
take our maybe
course.
a
Of
voiceover
course.
class or music class or writing songwriting class or maybe a class with like a British accent so the folks can actually see that learn the way
Yeah.
to speak the proper.
Of course, of course. Yeah. So I've already got a few videos up, some kind of live acoustic performances, but not in front of a crowd. And then I've got a
Okay.
few covers up
What
and
is your social media?
things.
Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, I do. It's Maisie Izod, and I know how weird that is to say. It's Maisie Izod, so that's Maisie
Okay.
So
What
yeah, Maisie Izod.
cool. What about your YouTube? Do you have
Facebook.
one? Do you
Yep.
have you?
So I've got Instagram, I've got Facebook, I've got
Is it
YouTube, and if you type in Maisie Izod, Maisie
okay?
Izod, Izod, I'll come up. So
Cool.
yeah, it's literally just Maisie Izod, my name.
Okay. iTunes.
I do, yeah. I'm on iTunes and Spotify. I am an independent I have an independent distributor, so I am actually on Apple and Amazon, but I'm focusing more just on Facebook and SoundCloud, YouTube, and Instagram at the moment.
It's difficult
I
to run so many platforms at once. So one
Yeah.
usually is one is the main one.
Yeah,
Or the
especially because I'm independent. I've got no professional backing. I literally only started music, as in trying to get my own music out a month ago. So I'm managing everything myself. So I directly manage my Facebook and my SoundCloud and my YouTube and my Instagram.
wow.
So yeah,
Once you grow big, you might have some help, but right now, like most of us.
fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. But
Okay.
I'm
What
really
about the
liking it.
cameras, like the sound we
Yeah.
discussed? Like, do you record also music, like clips, like videos, or
Do
it's
you know
just
what?
phone?
Yeah, I've done everything so cheap at the moment and so independent and so amateur. Um, so I'm really surprised that I was actually played on the biggest radio station in England, which is called the
Wow.
BBC, BBC Music. And they welcomed me onto the radio station and everything, and
Nice.
it was so lovely.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But I've done everything so amateur. To be creative, you don't need expensive gear. You don't need to be put off by
If
not
people love
having a
it,
lot of money.
doesn't matter. They will watch
Yeah,
it on a little phone and
exactly.
simple stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
So everything I've recorded is just on my phone and my webcam at the moment. But I did go to a professional recording studio So I've currently got 2 songs. One is actually going to be in a film that is being released in America not long from now. I had to sign a non-disclosure form. I can't say that word. But yeah, basically, you guys may get to hear one of the tracks in a film that's going to be released in America, hopefully this year. But yeah, I've got 2 tracks up on YouTube at the moment that I made the video for, and yeah, so it's all amateur, but it's all good.
All the big guys filming now at their homes and with whatever equipment they have right now, so you're
Yeah,
not alone here. So
yeah,
big or small,
definitely.
everybody records at home now.
Yeah, yeah,
My last
definitely.
question to you is like, if you maybe have a message or like a pitch out there, like for the folks who wants to collaborate with you, or folks who what you need, like do you need a producer, do you need a co-writers, do you need like
Yeah.
like a buyers, like like a other song performer, or like a a beat writer,
I
like what do you need?
Yeah. So thanks for asking me that. It's something that I'm still trying to work out. I'm really open to guitarists in particular. So any guitarist that would want to work on a track that I can hear in my mind, or that they could bring forth and let me write and sing on. But I'm also open to electronic producers. So, trap, hip hop, indie. Um, yeah, I'm up for kind of electrical, not electrical, electro sounding songs as well, kind of thing. So,
Okay.
but I do have a soft spot for guitar first and foremost. So yeah,
Makes sense.
guitar, any beats, anything.
Are you guys allowed
I'm all ears.
In Britain to go out, like, or you have to, not even
We have to
in the
stay
park,
in.
not even in the
Yeah,
park?
so we're allowed 1 hour a day. We are allowed to walk for a little while. I
Do you
do
have a
have a park
car?
near mine, so yeah,
Do
I've
you
just
have a
been
car?
enjoying. No, I
Oh,
don't. No, I'm learning to drive at the moment, but I've always walked everywhere. So yeah, but I can work digitally. So yeah, I've got all the gear on order to work digitally, so I don't have to walk anywhere, don't have to go out. But it would be nice to meet people, someday. It's just such a shame that we all have to stay in at the moment. But yeah, yeah,
okay. I hope things are getting better, at least on our end, and hopefully the rest of
hopefully,
the rest of the world. That someday
yeah,
we will be able to, keep moving and do stuff. Okay.
yeah. I'm
Uh,
guessing you're completely locked in as well, are you?
not so much as you apparently.
Oh,
We don't have a restriction in terms of like moving in car. They
oh
ask to
really?
stay home, but we can still
Yeah.
drive to the park. So they close the parking lots. They close the like
All right.
kid and kinder, or like parks for the kids. But the I do a lot some hunting and fishing, so I have certain permits, like as a media person to certain
Yeah.
locations, and as a hunter to a location. So I drive for like maybe 5, 10 miles, 15 miles away with my,
Amazing.
and that's when I meet no people whatsoever in the woods.
Oh.
As long as there is no ticks and it's safe, I take my younger
Yeah.
one there. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
our
that sounds
escape.
lovely. I have heard you've not got any mountains in New York, have you?
A
Those
little
sort
bit.
of areas are more
We
Los
have
Angeles
we have a
and
little bit of rocks also, once in a while, but not that many
yeah.
mountains. Why?
Oh.
You do rock climbing?
I I don't know. I've always wanted to try. It is a really big wish of mine to visit America purely to hike and to do the trails because in England, we don't have that. We just have like grass and fields and stuff. It's not very exciting. Whereas over in America, I kind of see canyons and all of that, and we don't have that here. We've just got greenness and yeah. But yeah, it's on my bucket list to do a good old trail one day.
Last couple of weeks, I've been photographing and doing videos with a lot of grass. So I'll send you some of my grass pictures. Maybe the grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah, definitely. I can quickly show you my my view if you'd like.
Yes, please.
So I've got a little balcony. This is England. Don't know how well you'll be able to see.
I see some houses.
You see the sea?
Yes, I see. I can see it. Yes. Do you do
you
7 o'clock?
Can't see very well at all.
Do you guys do 7 o'clock clap?
It's a bit crap.
I can see it in the distance. It's kind of freezing, but okay. If I would be on my phone, I would be able to show you my sea, but I'm using my computer, so that's will keep me stored on that corner. And that's my window over there, where there is the what do you call it? Yeah, the ocean.
Aestheticness, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's stop at this point. Hold a second, guys. So
perfect. Thank you.
I see is ready for collaborations and maybe answer more questions. Maybe if you comment and like what she has to say, maybe we will do another one like this.
Yeah, go for it. Be happy to answer anything. HR or something.
Okay. I got that part on. Can you say it again?
Lovely. Yeah, I'd love to have a little. Oh no, scrap that.